Today we're going to go over the inheritance system and the benefits of it. But before we continue, some quick context. I'm a returning player from back in 2014, but I started playing Mabinogi back in the late 2000s. Basically, I was playing back when Windmill could literally kill you. If you know, you know. I just recently got back into Mabinogi this year in June, and as a fellow returnee, I was lost on what I had and what I had to do, so I just started to start fresh. And as I've been playing, there's been a lot of questions that I can't find the answer to, and I'm pretty sure it's been really frustrating for other people because it was frustrating for me. So I've decided to make videos about things I could not find the answers to. So today we're going to talk about the inheritance system and the benefits of it. So the inheritance system lets you transfer certain stat or skill reforged bonuses to a weapon or other equipment you have without having to use a reforging tool or without guessworking and gambling. Now, you can get a reforging tool from the Nexon shop, which costs real money, or you can get one from the auction house. And let's see, reforging tool, and they're pretty pricey, especially for beginners, you know, 1.5 mil. So we have the inheritance system to help us out. Now, you can only transfer the reforged bonus from equipment to equipment if they are in the same family, and by that I mean I can't transfer like a reforged bonus from a staff to an axe, or more specifically, I can transfer a reforged bonus from a one-handed axe to a two-handed axe. It has to be 1-to-1, so one-handed axe to one-handed axe. Same thing for light and heavy armor. So you have a whole bunch of heavy armor here. I can't transfer this axe mastery to, this axe mastery from this heavy gauntlets to these plain gloves. It has to be heavy to heavy or light to light. Now, this isn't free, but it also isn't too expensive. All it does is cost money and refine crystal shards, and I'll show you what that is. You've probably seen it if you've been already disassembling stuff. It's this little thing right here. So let's go ahead and go over how you do that. So pretty simple. So I have this 200 axe with luck level 20 out of 20, and then let me see, let's click on source slot, and then let's click on target equipment. We have one 200 axe available. Now obviously this is a way better axe in terms of most of the stats. Let's click on this. So we're then going to go to reforges, and you see here the luck is going to transfer to this. Now of course, if you apply, it's going to remove this, but we don't really need magic attack if we have a 200 axe, and minimum injury rate is like, it's whatever. Luck also isn't really crazy, but this is just an example for the video. So just remember, also, once we do this reforge and apply it, you see now it's going to inherit this because it's two-handed to two-handed axe. This is going to disappear forever. It's gone. It's GG. No more of this axe. Now, of course, it shows us here what we need. We're going to need 240,000 gold and at least 90 of these refined crystal shards. So remember here, this luck is going to go to this 200 axe, and this magic attack and minimum injury rate is going to be gone. So let's go ahead and inherit. And right before you do it, it'll confirm one more time exactly what's going to happen. Reforges is going to turn into a luck, exactly how much the cost is. And once again, it also shows here, source equipment will be destroyed. The target equipment will become untradeable. So just remember this. So let's go ahead and inherit. And now the two-handed axe should have stat. And there it is right there. Luck level 20 out of 20. So let me show the example, of course, again. These are heavy gloves that I have. And I'm going to make them the target. So no adequate item exists. I don't have another like heavy glove. Even though I have these gloves, I don't have any heavy gloves, so I can't do anything. So let's make this the source. And nope, I don't have any other gloves, any other light gloves, so can't do anything with that. Now let me show you, if you haven't disassembled anything, this is how you do it. You're gonna click right here, equipment assemblies, a little hammer, a little dust falling off from it, and then just click here on items you want to disassemble. And as you do it, you're gonna see after the assembly what you're gonna gain. If you don't want to accidentally disassemble something, you can hit the lock button on an equipment just to make sure you don't forget. Now, one thing I want you to keep in mind when you're disassembling stuff is make sure you get stats or reforge bonuses. You keep it. So let's see here. I don't really have an interest in the reforge stats for this or the luck for this. Axe mastery is pretty good for these gauntlets, so I'm gonna keep this. Might be able to use this, and obviously because that's what I had. So let me put this back. There we go. So that's how the inheritance system works. Over time, as you keep playing Mabby, you're gonna be struggling with inventory space, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna drop some items, sell them on the auction house, or just disassemble them. And while you're disassembling them, just make sure that you keep in mind on, you know, your skills and bonuses. Like, oh, that looks like a good, you know, reforge bonus that I would like to keep. Now, let's see here. This is a masterwork versus a masterwork. Now, this doesn't have any reforges available, but this one does. So obviously, the more expensive or well, let me just show you. Now, the good thing is that even though this is probably the only one that doesn't really matter if it's 1-to-1. You see right here, it says Ultimate Gears, the Devastation boots, F for female, and then I have right here boots for male. It will work for like the different sex and stuff. So that's probably the only thing that doesn't really matter too much for the 1-to-1. Everything has a different cost. This one's obviously cheaper, and it's just based off what you're transferring as well as the equipment item. So that's pretty much it for the inheritance system. If you found the video helpful, please give the video a like, and if you're new or returning to a player that needs help, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. If you have any questions or are confused by anything in the game, feel free to drop a comment. I'll try my best to help and make a video for it as well. Also, I do stream, so check me out on Twitch at RamyStreams. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.